great night of boxing
Yeah.
tonight, man. Just 3-0.
Yeah.
You know, Katie Taylor put a great performance.
But nice to do it easily tonight, you know, just use your skill, use your feet and win the fight at a canter. And that's what we know she could do, but she never chooses to do. So it was nice just to use that skill tonight and have an easy night. And obviously her face, you know, her body, it's unusual to go back to the change room and she's like, oh, it was easy, you know. So respect to Amanda, thanks to MVP, it was an amazing night and she's the greatest female fighter of all time.
You just mentioned the scorecard in another interview, but 95-95
Bizarre. I mean, how do you give Amanda Serrano 5 rounds in that fight? Like, respect to her, but after 6 rounds, it's like she just conceded the fight. She lost 7, 8, 9, 10, probably 6, 5. I mean, maybe the first 3 rounds were like nip and tuck, but after that it was all Katie Taylor. So just bizarre from Mark Larson, and like, he's a great referee, great judge, but I just baffled. I mean, you get Netflix with a narrative calling it a draw as well, I think, which is just people don't know what they're watching.
They had her up. They had Serrano up going into the 10th. I think if I'm not mistaken, it was like 85,
so bizarre.
86, 85.
So bizarre.
They had her up.
People don't know what they're watching. I mean, just tell me a clear round for Amanda Serrano. I mean, a struggle, maybe the 3rd.
Were you read in on the game plan, Eddie? I mean,
Because that's what the game plan's been the last 3 fights with Serrano.
this is just the first time she's done it.
You can't live with Katie Taylor's skill and speed. But if you stand and fight with Amanda Serrano, she's a warrior. She punches very hard. She'll draw you in. And she allowed her to do that over the last 2 fights. But when she does that, she's unbeatable. But she don't always choose to do that. But it was nice to see that under that kind of pressure at this stage in her career to produce a performance like that.
I asked the Cameron question up there. Do you think that this version of Katie, if she follows this kind of strategy, beats Cameron?
Yes, I think this version of Katie beats everybody. But Chantel's a great fighter. You know, I mean, look, Katie made Chantel an absolute life-changing amount of money. And without Katie Taylor, Chantel doesn't have any big fights like that. But she still deserves it because she put in a couple of great performances. So we got a load of options if Katie fights again. And I've never heard her say, I don't know if I'll fight again. So we have to have that time to reflect, and maybe that's the end of the road. If you go out like that, what a career.
Yeah, there's another guy who never knows if he's going to fight again. He's just come out of his 5th retirement. He's calling for Usyk. I thought it was going to be Joshua. You thought it was going to be Joshua. I said that it wasn't going to be Joshua because he plays this game quite often with Anthony. What is going on with Fury? And is he just using Joshua again?
No, I think the time of trying to understand what's going on with Tyson Fury is long gone. You know, our focus now is to return at the end of the year. There's a couple of opponents in question. Mr. Paul is one of them, and then I believe we'll fight Tyson Fury next year, but it's going to be down to Tyson Fury. Obviously we've had our meetings with Turki Al-Sheikh this week. He's got big plans for Anthony Joshua, and those two, Anthony Joshua and Katie Taylor, spearhead the stable. So on we go.
Eddie, last one, just your thoughts on the news of Gervonta, being arrested.
Yeah,
again.
I don't know enough about it, but it's just sad, isn't it? Such a great talent. You know, I want to see him in the ring and doing what he does best, which is being a tremendous fighter, but I don't know enough about it.
I mean, the truth is, if Tyson says he wants Joshua, don't all your plans just go out the window and you take that fight?
Yeah, for sure, but Tyson's going to want to fight first. And so he's not going to fight AJ till next summer, and therefore we're going to be fighting someone at the end of the year or early in 2026.
And last one, does he deserve another shot at the heavyweight championship at Tyson Fury?
Yeah, for sure. He's a great fighter.
Thank you, Eddie. Radio Raheem with Eddie Hearn.